It is too late, and we are live on YouTube. How's Facebook looking?
I haven't got a notification yet. It should pop up here in a second. Friday, man.
Yeah, I think their schedule is still screwed up because it's not starting. And we're definitely on Facebook, or not Facebook. We're definitely on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with it, man. I mean, I don't understand why they can get their scheduling stuff done.
One either. What is happening is that every time I post it in all the groups, it then shows content not available. So everybody thinks I'm getting censored. All right, we'll just push it out live right now. I just got to go back and erase all those
Yep, that's fine.
deals.
Just let me know when you do it, and I'll just hit restart, and it'll restart sending it to your live screen. Let me know when you got that window up. Oh, hold on. I was able to edit this thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to go. Yeah, this stream key is different, but the persistent stream key isn't working in this page.
All right.
Yeah, this is a different key than you sent me last week. I don't know what's going on with them.
Last week
Or
last
sorry,
night?
yesterday. Here, let me see if I can change it real quick.
Here's the one that's on this one. I don't know. Don't use that one. This is the one that is kind of like a new one. If I want to start it.
Yeah, that's different than the one. That's different than the one that's in. This is the one that's in the auto live broadcast. I don't know what the heck they're doing.
Yeah, they're changing it every day. Then
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna both set both backup and persistent stream key, and I'm gonna use the backup.
yeah, use backup stream.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna click that. Once the backup stream is added to your live video, it cannot be removed. It will not
Perfect.
affect you if you choose not to use it.
Perfect. I mean, because we need something that can't be removed. This is ridiculous. All right, you send me the key.
I just sent you that key. Wait. Do you think it changed?
Take a look. Just double check it. Which one did you send me?
I'm sending it again with the persistence. Well, it didn't give me a backup stream key, but here is that one right there.
All right. Why are they changing it every day?
That's how people like to do it.
All right, did you give me the stream key?
Yeah.
I can try and see if I can go live on this broadcast. How long do we have?
They say you have up to 5 hours, but
Okay, hold
um,
on. Then I'm just gonna plug that one in real quick since we're gonna have to change this all anyway.
well, that's the current one that I'm on right now, the stream key that I just sent you.
Okay, then I'll use that one.
Because it's not what do you call it? Um, okay, now it's showing two things like primary and backup. So it has the stream, the visibility.
You gonna give me the backup real quick?
Let me see, does it have a backup stream key? Oh, here we go, backup.
Cool. Yeah, send it to me.
That's the backup.
All right. Hopefully that doesn't freaking change on us now. This is ridiculous.
We got to record this
stream. All right, you getting a feed? Let me know.
It says waiting for live video.
Okay. We're live still on YouTube, so it's getting there. I'm using the backup stream key. Are you getting it?
Definitely not showing anything over here.
All right, I'm gonna use the primary then. Just we'll deal with it. We'll test the backup stuff later.
It's showing 1.7 Mbps's for the backup. It's actually reading something, but the primary one is definitely not reading anything.
All right, I'm gonna switch to the primary. Stand by. God, this is stupid. Let me know if you get it.
The connecting.
Give it a second.
Video. It's connecting.
All right, YouTube's got it.
All right. I'm going to.
Are you getting it?
It's not showing right here on the video thing, but it gave me the opportunity to go live. And it says I am live. I have no clue if I'm live or not. So if anybody's out there, please.
Yes.
We are?
We are live. Yes, sir. Good morning, man. Facebook is just giving us nothing but trouble.
I have no clue what is going on with good old Facebook. I can only imagine what is going on with Facebook. But anyways, it's Friday. Good morning, everybody. How you doing, Eric?
I am doing well because it is Friday.
Excellent. So, I mean, we've been going through a little bit of what is happening. What can we do to make, the Prescott Times better and also more efficient? All right. Thanks, Wendy. All right, Rich. Yeah, we're live. Everybody's showing it. I just can't see it on my freaking screen over here, but it's all good. If you guys can see me, that's awesome. Thank you for reporting in. But Eric, and we've been discussing on how we can go ahead and make it better and how we.
But you jumped over with the most important part.
Oh yeah. What day is it, Eric?
I mean, you might love this one. I think you might love this one. It is National Tequila Day.
All right. I think I can go ahead and dig that one, man. I actually love tequila. And, to be honest, yesterday I got some beer growth, and it's called El Patron. I don't know. Here we go. El Patron.
It sounds like I was gonna say it's National Tequila Day, and you got nowhere to go get it.
Oh yeah. No, Eric. No, we'll find tequila. Let me see if I can focus this back up.
There you go.
Yeah, so anyways, I found this stuff, and what it's supposed to do, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little bit bright with that thing, but anyways, little growth, some growth, and then big bushy growth. So I got some Patron. So it's close to
no shots of that, please.
I think that actually will work out for me. But anyways, so back to
what you're saying. Sorry about that. I couldn't miss the day.
We're sitting here and we're trying to figure out how we can go ahead and make the Prescott Times better, so it's more efficient for you guys out there in Facebook world. But as you guys have seen, Facebook is doing a little bit of weird things, and we are not liking that. So we are definitely open up to suggestions on how you guys would like to go ahead and get this morning show brought to you by, and whether it be Instagram, whether it be Facebook, whether it be YouTube, whether it be our website. How would you guys want to go ahead and receive this message? In order for us to be better, we obviously have to keep on creating and keep on being innovative. As you can see in this past week, we can't even keep up with the coding in the background and what everybody's like doing. I think Facebook is probably trying to go ahead and eliminate the competition, what is Zoom and other third-party organizations that will allow us to broadcast on different platforms. So it's going to be really, really hard. I did come up with an idea, Eric, and the
Uh-oh.
idea
What do you got?
is I came up with an idea, and the idea was if we could go ahead and get a bunch of not platforms, but um, different um, different platforms on different phones that will enable it to have its own projection. But I don't know. This is one thing that we need to figure out. We need to figure out soon because we were obviously having a lot of people show up and wanted to be on our
We want to
show.
make it easy, right?
Yeah, we want to make it easy. I want to be making it easy, but as we found out, it's just not that easy to go ahead and keep a morning show going, especially if we want to go ahead and produce it where Eric is sitting at his comforts of his office and I'm sitting at the comforts of my office. So we got to figure out a couple things that we need to do, Eric, and we are going to figure it out. So we appreciate everybody kind of sticking through this and acknowledging that we are still trying to help out in the situation and also bring you guys some local information and local news that's happening here locally in Prescott. So, anyways, with further ado, once again, we appreciate everybody coming in and enjoying our morning mess ups. I freaking love it.
I won't own this one. This is all Facebook stuff. We got our stuff together this last week with new computers and everything else. Can't help those things. So it looks like we've got people on here. Annie said she'd watch and share YouTube. YouTube always works, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to always work, but I mean, we were trying to figure it out how we could put it on the website, which I think I got that figured out this morning, Eric. I just want to let you know I did my AdSense, so it might actually up now and be visible in the Google News scenario. I think that's all I needed to add to it, and now that it's linked to the Facebook page, which I don't know why it wasn't in the first place. For some reason, anyways.
Well, we've got a bunch of people saying YouTube. So for those that don't know, this is being broadcast on YouTube, and you can follow it there.
Yeah, and then go back and listen to it later, which is totally awesome. I probably should be starting to focus on a lot of YouTube, but they do censorships over there as well. So who knows? We'll see what happens. We have to have over 5 followers, or what do they call it? 5 followers, and then we have to have over 900 hours flagged or something like that.
I think it's like 1,000 followers. It might be. It's a lot. You need to get some of the YouTube or Facebook people over there.
Let's do it.
Anyway, build them both. So if you have time and you're watching, like them both.
Yes, do it. Make it happen. Let's go ahead and get into a couple of things that are kind of awesome. Campfire ban lifted on the Apache Sitagreaves National Forest. So Springerville, Arizona is the local location. So visitors to the Apache Sitagreaves National Forest may now have campfires. So what that means is that if you go farther up north, you're able to now have campfires. So if you guys want to get out of town and go do some real camping, make sure you be safe because there's still like rules and regulations and making sure that you guys are being smart with those fires. But it's open.
That's not Prescott National Forest, which is in our backyard, right?
Not Prescott National Forest. It is not Prescott National Forest. It is the Apache Sitagreaves National Forest. So it's up there by Springerville slash Pine Top. If you guys don't know where that.
It's a good sign, right? That means it's coming here.
Yeah, it's a good sign. Very good sign. It was actually raining this morning. It was raining really good this morning, and that was kind of cool. I like waking up to some good stuff. This smell is just something that you can't even go get around. It's freaking awesome. I like it a lot. I really do. So, Eric, tell me about this weekend. How is it looking for your Airbnbs?
So we are packed. It is a weird time where it's been packed this whole time. I think there's one check-in and one check-out today, but people are coming and they're staying.
Yeah. What we are having this weekend is a softball tournament, so that's the reason why you're being packed out. We actually talked.
What it is? Oh, is that? I thought that was canceled.
Negative. It's still going. That was one that actually got through and is still going. I was talking to the general manager for Comfort Suites out there in Prescott Valley on top of the hill, and they were talking on and saying that their hotels are filling up because of the softball tournament. So there's still things going on in the area, and that's good. I mean, we are creating. I don't know if I told everybody online, but we created a White Spar farmers market, quote unquote farmers market. The reason why we call it a farmers market is not to go ahead and take away from the Prescott farmers market, but it was just because the wording seemed to go ahead and fit well with the Yavapai County Health Association or this department, and also the city of Prescott, and also the owners of the property. So we just went with it, and now we are actually doing a little of a farmers market.
When is
So
it? What are the details?
it's going to be Monday nights, 4 to 8. And what we're doing is we're bringing a bunch of food trucks. We've already confirmed 5 food trucks, and I'll go ahead and release that information as soon as they actually gave me a go ahead on that. So we have the campground coffee. We have Hungry Badger. We have the hot dog man. Let me see. What was his name? I gotta get it right because if you dudes dog is in. He's definitely 100%. We talked with Penny's place. She is in. Paul is in. Actually, it's Paul, not Penny. But he's gonna be in. I'm gonna call up Dan from the Iron Horse and Jason Kenner from Stacked, and we're going to make it happen. So we're basically turning it into a grab and go. Basically, you come in, you grab your food, and you go. But once again, you're allowed to do whatever you want after you grab your food. I am not the dictator of that location. You can go sit off to the side. I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't do. But we do have to follow the CDC guidelines. I had to say quote unquote because the CDC guidelines have mixed emotions for a lot of people. We don't know exactly what to do with those, but quote unquote, we have to follow the CDC guidelines, and so do the vendors. The vendors have to go ahead and follow, what they need to do in order for them to sell. But the reason why we put it together is so we can actually have people come and make some money because we know that our current
Right. Yeah.
stuff is going bad, and as Eric has stated in the beginning of the whole COVID, is that you have to recreate yourself. You have to go ahead and be out there and be open and move things forward, and that's what I want to do. So if you guys are out there and you have a need to make some extra cash, make some money, we are not charging for this spot. We are obviously open until we're full, and
Yeah,
we
Martin,
are.
you want regular vendors too, right? People that are selling stuff that are legally allowed to sell stuff, right?
Yes, legally allowed to sell something. You guys gotta make sure that you're good with the city of Prescott to sell
Yeah.
goods. Obviously, you have to have your proper business licensing in order for you to sell. Just because we still want to follow those rules, we are following all the rules. We're not trying to dismiss anybody's uh, whatever. We just want to help out the local community and help out local families that are in need. So if you are a farm and you have things that you can sell, respectfully, as long as you're legal to sell things in the city limits of Prescott, Arizona, you guys are all more than welcome to join in. We have tons of freaking vendors that are coming out. We have CBD vendors. We have the canine vendor coming out. We have Avon. We have an Avon person coming out. I mean, so
Nice.
yeah, so and it's getting better. We have somebody that wants to do crystal rocks, and we have people that are do DIYs. They have wood things that they're wanting to sell. So we're just trying to give somebody to do in the area of White Spar. It's going to be on the property of Los Pinos. I think even Los Pinos is going to be selling, maybe from the grapevine, from what I heard, they might be willing to go ahead and sell some carne asada to go.
Oh, oh, sold.
Yeah, if you guys are want and need, but don't let me be the messenger. I just was telling him what he should do. So we'll see. He goes, "Why are you trying to make more work for me?" Because they're off on Monday night, so I'm not going to interact with their regular programs over there. So that's the reason why we picked Monday night. So it's something to do. If you guys,
Sorry, I am sold on carne asada, and I'm going to shoot the messenger if I don't get carne asada on Monday night.
well, I'll make sure that he makes it for you, Eric. So you can go ahead. so we don't have to get shot. But yeah, this is something that we want to do. We want to go ahead and just help out the community, and we're just going to market it. And once again, it's a grab and go for the food trucks. If you guys don't want to cook on a Monday night, which a lot of people do not want to cook on a Monday night, this is what's going to happen. You guys just come in and enjoy some food, get your food, and jam out. We're going to try to have some musicians there to, do some things, probably work for some tips. Who knows? We're just trying to give back to the community without hurting the community. So it's a really fine line right now, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we can make it happen. And if you guys don't feel safe around crowds, once again, stay home and to call somebody else to do a live video to go down there and see what they can go ahead and sell for you or buy for you, or come with your mask. We highly encourage people to mask up. Obviously, you do not have to mask up in an open seating for this location, but whatever is suggested that you follow, that you feel safe. So if you feel safe, come on out.
Hey, props to you. I want to shout out to you on this. This was all you putting this together and planning this and doing something. So I definitely want to say, great job on this one.
On putting the things together.
Yeah, absolutely. You need some credit on this one.
Oh yeah, Eric, I do it all. I love events, and I really honestly have been skeptical on doing any events because I don't want to be having any blood on my hand because COVID is causing major craziness right now.
Yeah.
But
But anyways, so thank you for kind of putting this together, and maybe it sounds like it could be a regular thing.
yeah, I think it will be a regular thing. There's no doubt about it. We are gonna keep it going as long as the weather is good, and people are coming out. It's gonna get cold here shortly. I hate to say that, but it will be getting so make sure you're bringing like a nice light jacket to come out and get some food. Your
So we
food.
got a couple comments, and so I want to bring those up real quick. And so first, everybody wants to know the address where it's at. So White's Bar, we know where that is, but be more specific for people that may not know because it's up the hill a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah, most definitely. Let me go ahead and I'll give you guys the.
So this is maybe a mile up the road from the Safeway, which is at the end of town on the 89 there. So San Martin will show it to you so you can see it, but that's where it's at.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get you guys the address. But it's gonna be at Los Pinos Mexican food over there on White Bar. Let me get you the address.
And then anybody, please, share it out. I mean, these vendors need your help. They need your patron, being your money and being able to do their thing. So certainly, please, if you know people that certainly want to do this, share it out. I mean, there's no cost of being nice, right?
No cost and being nice. Sometimes it does cost, man. People.
You're right. Sometimes it does. And then, so while you're pulling up the address, we got more comments here. It says, why don't these food trucks drive through the streets of the neighborhoods? It'd be funny. Actually, they can get ticketed for that because one of the food trucks he lives in my neighborhood, and he had it parked in his street, and they ticketed him for opening it up to the neighborhood when he was doing an opening. So I don't know what the laws are behind that, but Jen, that's probably why they don't do it. I think they should roam through the streets like the ice cream truck, and we can be just as excited, right?
Well, I actually have a little bit of an answer. Some of them have fryers. So driving is not a smart thing with fryers. Fryers
Oh,
really, really bad sort of grease. And you have to have a stable location in order for you to have those vents for the ovens to be going. And also the some fryers, they just don't work on non-flat land. So that's probably one of the reasons why you can't do that. And
so
that's
why can't you? So do you know why you can't park in a neighborhood and set up shop?
you have to be invited.
Okay.
And somebody has to say, "Hey, come join up." And I think that they were doing that in Prescott Valley. Remember when they were trying to say, "Meet your neighbors"?
Yeah.
You can create a block neighborhood party. You just gotta let the town of Prescott Valley know and set it up. Anything that is if it's not on city property, you don't have to get a special events license. If it's in a personal location, you have to make sure it doesn't cause
That's
and et cetera, stuff like that. So basically, if you had an empty lot and you wanted to go ahead and put a food truck on there, you can. It was,
That's what it is. That's why you can't set it up on the street. Is it's city
yeah,
property, so you need a special events permit.
yes, exactly. And
Okay.
they also have to go to the Yavapai Health Department to let them know that where they're going to be setting up, and they got to make sure that it's okay with the city of Prescott or whatever city they're trying to do it in. So that's kind of where it's at.
So San Martin put the link in the chat below to the address for it. And is there a specific time?
Yeah, we're gonna get it started at 4 p.m. We're trying to get into everybody's dinner hours, and yeah, we're just like I said, just trying to make some things going. It's from 4 to 8, depending on weather. So that's basically what it's coming down to. I'm
Great.
gonna
So
go.
speaking of weather, we're getting some good storms this weekend, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's supposed to come down. If you see the actual storms that were brewing, it's coming from 3 different locations, Eric.
I haven't. So I take it we're going to get a little rain.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be gearing up. Let me go ahead and I don't want that. Refresh this. Sorry, I wanted to get the link for the Martin.
Yeah, no problem. You're going to post it all this weekend on Prescott Times. So people, if they want to follow it, they'll just need to pay attention, right?
Yeah, there's a difference between copy and paste.
That only on Fridays, my friend.
Yeah, man, I feel like this is a Monday for sure. And what's cool is that we actually have interaction and we have people freaking tuning in. That is awesome. Thank God. We had a Yavapai Casino tune in on Instagram, so that's a good thing. I hope they're doing well up there. I know everybody's masking up and doing their part up there so they can go ahead and get their casino fixed. So that's kind of cool. That's way cool. Yeah. So let's just talk about that weather, Eric. That weather is coming in, and I was listening, and it looks like it's going to be one of those oh my gosh moments. So the 10-day report saying today we were looking at 40%. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're looking at not too much. Probably about 1 p.m. looking like it's going to be raining, and then it clears up later on in the afternoon, which is a good thing because that's the day we're going to start it. And I decided to start it early. Just saying, we got to do something. We got to be proactive, and that's the only reason why I made it so quickly. But I wanted to make sure that the city and the health department knew about it, and they were okay for sure about
That sounds good. Like I said, thrilled of you putting that together. So, all right. So the elephant in the room before we wrap up the show is Governor Ducey talked yesterday, and extended the order. I asked you how long is the order extended for, and you said there's no date. So
he's basically has been coming in every week now to go ahead and give up an update and also get beat up by the freaking press. I mean, he's getting beat up by the press. And then every 2 weeks is when he kind of like just goes over every numbers and all that stuff for Arizona. So I mean, the numbers have been falling. He's like happy that the numbers have been falling. People have been listening. People have been wearing their masks. But he is extending. He extended the no bar, no gym order, and they're saying they're going to come back to a week after the 31st. And I don't. A lot of people saying those things are not going to open up until you have the actual vaccine. So a
wow.
lot
Okay.
a lot of bar owners are very scared, and it looks like they're losing, pretty much their whole investment in it, and it's on a daily basis. I see a lot of bartenders out there like saying, "Man, this is stupid," blah blah blah, about Governor Ducey, and I'm like, "Well, reinvent the wheel. Like, why aren't you guys like?" I hate to say this, but it was the funniest thing. I don't know if it was in Kansas. I don't know. It was not in Arizona, but it was in another place, and it was a strip bar. And I don't like to talk about bad things, but the strippers were out there like, what do we do? We can't get nobody to come in. And so what they ended up doing was they started doing deliveries.
Hey,
Yeah,
whatever it takes, reinvent, right?
they're reinvented the wheel, so now you can actually go and get your food from that place, and they will come in their pasties.
So San Martin, the best, what's it called? The best innovation comes from hardship, right? And so this is some pretty good hardship. And so I'm excited to see how everybody innovates. And Annie's saying Speakeasy 2020. We've been joking about that for 6 months now. That's what's going to happen. It's a reincarnation of the 20s.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. So
definitely.
speaking of Annie, I saw her post. She keeps posting about tubing. San Martin. It's so funny. Everybody's listening to our governor out of the state. And they're like, tubing? Why can't they tube? What the heck is tubing? Have you ever been tubing in the Salt River?
Yes, and I actually try to get off days because the on days it's just I don't think it's sanitary at all.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It is one of those things where I love to do in my 20s. And now it's kind of like that is the grossest thing ever. I remember you had to keep your feet up in case you get cut by the glass from all the broken bottles and the river. But man, it is a blast. But if anybody who's not from here didn't grow up going down the Salt River, I understand why we're not tubing right now. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's really honestly, I'm very okay. And like I said, we go on the days that are off, and it's kind of sketchy on those days.
Yeah,
But it's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't been there, it is. Don't get me wrong. It's actually a really good time. A lot of
it
people
is.
floating down the river. I suggest the short path, not the long path, because the long path you will almost get near death because of how hot it is. I've watched several people ride down there and they don't flip. Okay, so you're laying on the tube and you lay on the tube the whole freaking 4 hours and they don't flip. If you have never seen a person that looks red on one side and
Yeah, I've done it.
the side, that's the time to go ahead and do
I've done it. One time we went, somebody lost their keys in the river, and that was their only set, and we had to all pile into a jeep to get home. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah, there's actually a video of these divers that go into the Salt River and the things that they pick out of there.
Oh, I can only imagine.
So many, they're getting so many phones, so many sunglasses, keys, and they try to find the rightful owners for those.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's kind
That
of
is so cool.
somebody actually hired them to go and help them find their wedding ring because it was a sentimental value and a class ring as well. Hi, Kiki's here. What up, Geeks? Sorry, gotta get in the hellos. But anyways, it's been one of those times where they actually come in and they do those dives for those certain jewelry things. So it works out. I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a great thing. So anyway, I think it's so funny though, listening to people out of state or new to the area, so confused about tubing.
They are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I think that there's reasons to everybody's madness as far as keeping people from this place, that place, and I think that's exactly what is in need to help us end COVID. I mean, I guess it's never going to end, but to stop getting people sick.
Speaking of, I know this isn't local news, but did you see Dr. Fauci's pitch yesterday? I just saw it a little bit ago. Holy cow!
They,
Poor guy.
they said that was the only time that the curve is flattened.
Right? It was. I've never seen a curve so flat. Wow, that poor guy.
I didn't actually see it. Is there a video? Let me see.
Oh, yeah, there's video on YouTube. Somebody sent it to me this morning. I'll forward it to you real quick. It was pretty it was pretty bad. And it's a really short video. I'll send it to you. But yeah, I'm hoping he stays in his lane. Let's just say that.
So maybe this is the reason why he's doing his due. Okay, so it actually it shows okay. I want to see Fauci's pitch. Let's see. Fauci's pitch. Oh, you've sent it right there. Okay, hold on. We'll get it. We gotta watch it, guys. I mean, it has to happen.
Are you going to share it out for everybody?
Sure, the heck out is.
Okay.
Just because, Eric. I mean, why not just live a little bit?
Yep, I hear you. It was, yeah, wow.
All right, hold on.
All right, do it.
Hold on. I'm trying to get rid of the advertisement. Okay, here we go.
All right, here it is. If you're ready for it.
About the ceremonial first hit.
Oh, come on, don't be doing this to me. All right, Fauci. He looks like he's ready.
I mean, he's almost 80. Look at him move.
I hope he warmed up that arm, man, because I know for a fact I got to warm up mine.
All right, watch it. No, I don't think he did.
This is how you. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that was definitely close. And I thought he was actually. It was like an arch, but
I thought he was going for first base.
oh my gosh, you guys want to see that again? I don't mean to make fun of anybody, but man, holy moly! I know for a fact that he's gonna have to make fun of himself this whole time. This is how COVID is working for Fauci.
Yeah, it's not working well. Hey, he's all about flattening the curve. Mission accomplished.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah.
All right, buddy. It is time to wrap up today. So let's take us out.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and happiness. Let not be war. I'll see you guys on Monday, live and bright, in probably one of my cool old pink shirts.
I love it.
That was funny.